I will never get tired of the sunsets that we have. Just gorgeous.
Nanny.
Hey y'all, welcome to Life on Goldman Road. It has been an adventure tonight. Our little town had its Christmas parade, so I'm going to take you along with that as we were in it with our volunteer fire department. Now, I didn't catch it all, but the parade was so big, or the route was so small, I'm not sure which, that we caught the tail end. So I was able to jump off the truck and video part of the parade, and it was just precious. Our little town, which is little, we have a four-way stop. We don't have a traffic light or anything like that. We have a four-way stop. We have a convenience store that is our I guess that's our biggie. It's right there on the corner of the main street. We have a hardware store. We have a grocery store. We do have a post office. But that's about it. I mean, we've got a few other little stores in our little town, but it is small. I'll have to look up the population. But this is something that our local chamber is starting a revitalization of our little town. Like so many towns across the U.S., we were drying up. We were dying. So a group of people came in that grew up here, and they decided they would start to bring it back. So they have done an awesome job. So I can't wait for you to see the part of the Christmas parade tonight. Thank you, baby.
Church. Horse Hill. Children's Church.
Now, we're home. I didn't have anything laid out for supper. Didn't have anything planned. So, this is going to be a quick meal. It's kind of like a tuna casserole. We're going to do macaroni and cheese. We're going to get it onto boil and cook. And we're going to fix some tuna fish. And then I'll show you how it all comes together. Okay, y'all, we're going to start with our tuna fish. And I've just had my tuna fish draining. It still has a little bit of water in it, but it's, you know, it's just tuna fish. So we're going to make tuna fish like I would normally make tuna fish. Although I'm hungry tonight. And I did not boil any eggs. So we're going to do this without eggs. But you can add eggs if you want. Like I said, it's like a tuna casserole. I don't like tuna casserole. I don't like hot tuna. So I'm not a fan of tuna casserole. But this is so good. Cold the next day. It's good when you first make it, but my macaroni's about to boil over. But this is great. So the next couple of days. So we will eat on it. Like, you eat it with crackers. My next door neighbor did this recipe years ago, and I just fell in love with it. I don't do it very often, strictly because usually if I'm going to make tuna fish, I'm going to make tuna fish, and if I'm going to make macaroni, I'm going to make a macaroni, and normally it's not a lot of, we got to do it all together. So, now I put a little bit too much mayonnaise in there, but it'll be fine. So I just did my tuna, mayonnaise, mustard, dill relish, and probably I may add a little bit of salt, but that dill relish is usually enough salt. But we are going to add some pepper. Our macaroni over here is still boiling. We're going to check it in just a second, see how it's going. Oh yeah, it won't be long. So we're going to mix this tuna fish up. We're going to give it a taste to see if it needs any salt, which it probably will need a little bit since we are adding the noodles. But there's our tuna fish right there, and we'll be back in just a second to do the macaroni. All right, on to the macaroni. Just like normal, cheese packet, some butter. Y'all know I don't have any milk. We are going to put some salt in it. And we're going to mix this together. I may have to find some heavy whipping cream. And just like that, supper was done. I forgot that I was filming, and I guess I turned it off. But be sure to add your noodles, your macaroni to your tuna. And then, of course, you saw my final plate with the crackers and the dill pickle spear. It is great that night, and the next day it's even better. Hope you enjoyed the footage from the parade. Our little town, I looked it up. Our little town population is under 400. I'm assuming that's city limits or whatever. But anyway, it's tiny. It's tiny. Oh, and I did not mention we do actually have a Dollar General. But, you know, I think they're popping up on every hill in the country. But anyway, that's it. Thank you for coming along with us. Thank you for liking and subscribing to our channel. We will see you next time on the next adventure.